Hey, what's up everyone? This is Jim LaBuda here once again. Today we're going to take a look at the golf swing of Ariya Jutanugarn, who was with Team Thailand here in capturing the Hanwha Life Plus International Crown, the LPGA International Team event this past weekend. Now, Ariya has had her struggles in the past, but she has so many great fundamentals and there's so many things we can learn from her golf swing. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at a couple of those things here. First thing we're going to talk about here is going to be her setup position. I love how the feet here are just slightly outside the hips. Perfect stance width here. This is awesome. Right foot maybe a tad narrow there, but again, overall, really solid setup position here. Ball position, again, if you look, it's just slightly forward of center. She's probably got more of a 8-9 iron here, so maybe do based on the camera position, maybe center of her stance. Okay, but again, overall ball position, real solid ball position here. What I'm going to do is I want to put a circle at this point around her head. I think I know where you guys know where I'm going with this. But I also want to focus more on her right knee position here. Now, as she starts to take the golf club away, real smooth, wide takeaway here, both arms extended. She's really turning against that lower body, but I want you to notice her head there. You can see it does kind of shift to the right, just a tad, as the pressure shifts into her right foot. Now, as she keeps loading up here, she keeps rotating in the backswing. Awesome position here. She's got that wrist hinge where the club is, she's got a nice right angle there formed with her lead arm in that golf club. Too many times at this position, we see amateurs that have the golf club out in this position, not creating the proper angles, not creating enough leverage in the golf swing. But the one thing I do want to point out to you is take a look at her right knee. That right knee has not moved. She's loading up her right side. Right hip is turning behind her, so she's creating a lot of pressure and it's creating a lot of torque in the golf swing. But here's the best part about this is as she gets to the top of the swing, we often talk about covering the golf ball with our chest. How do we do that? The way you have to do that is you've got to use your lead side here. You can see as she starts getting to the top of the swing, she starts transferring that weight and shifting the pressure to the lead side as that club head still starts moving down towards the ground a little bit more. Gravity's kind of holding on to that club head, and what's that doing? That's creating lag right there, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you create lag in the golf swing. In order to do that properly, you've got to make sure you are shifting into that lead side. You're going to notice here as she continues to shift, that angle now that she gets here when the lead arm is parallel to the ground, now you can see the angle between the arm and the golf club has increased, and that's how she is creating lag in the golf swing. Now she gets down in impact here. Again, right knee starts kind of driving towards the target, but you can see her head is right back into that circle. Head position has stayed same. Lead side, ankle, knee, and hip are all stacked over one another. Real solid fundamental positions. And you can see her chest has gotten over the top of the ball. So the only way you can get to cover the golf ball at impact like this is to be able to move laterally into the left side and transfer that weight. Too many times we see players that are hanging back on their right side and they can't cover the golf ball like this and they can't have that compression that they're looking for. So if you guys are looking to compress the golf ball a little bit more, you're looking to get a little bit more distance, get a little more zing coming out of the ball at impact, make sure you're shifting and transferring that weight into your lead side at impact, generating a lot of power, speed, and look at this getting into a nice, complete, full follow-through. Awesome extension. I think we're going to hear a lot more from Ariya on the LPGA Tour in the upcoming months.